Hello and I am back on Star Wars Galaxies, and this is my Empire in Flames log. Now I have been busy, and I have the Pistolier skill tree mastered. It didn't take me too long, just a few trips down to the Squill Caves, but yes, that is now mastered. And yeah, my build is pretty well done. All I'm looking to do now is get first aid 4 for the quick heal. I will end up having a few skill points left over, so maybe I'll invest in pharmacology just to get the medical use up and use, better stims. But I don't know how much stim packs actually heal at the moment, whether or not it's scaled, whether or not it's the same amount as it used to be. I need to look. Quick heal will heal me, and it will do damage to my willpower and focus, but because I am a Terras Cassie, I can heal that no problem in the field. But yeah, that was going to be more of an emergency thing. The alternative would be to drop... Medic completely and have no healing. And, I'm still currently invested into the fencer tree here, and go up fencing techniques and footwork just to get some of the defensive options. I don't need to worry about dodge, but defense versus knockdown and posture change would be very, very useful to me. And as you can see here, Cool Tyrant has changed a little bit. I went to an image designer and I added some hair. I always quite like this look, getting the old hair there whenever I can. And I currently have a mission. Quickly show you. Oh my gosh, my battle fatigue, I need to hit the Cantina. So, I've got a mission here, it's worth about 12k, just trying to earn a bit of cash. I've been sending money over to my crafter, because I'm trying to level up architect. As I have said before, I've got designs to make a city. But, I'd rather be kind of self-sufficient rather than rely on others, because, as easily as that would be to just go and buy, the city hall deed, all the houses I want, having that character there, if I'm the mayor, would be so much easier. Not to mention, if I want to decorate things, I could do that. So, just eliminating these guys quickly. There we go. Mission complete. My reward's been paid in. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. I'm still deciding on characters and so on. I have 3 character slots that I'll get to use, and one of them is definitely going to be used for Jedi when that's released. And I don't know how the Jedi system is going to be. I mean, I know things have been mentioned, but I'm always, I'm a big believer of until it's released, things can change. So whatever was planned before may change before release. But I mean, if Jedi plans to be a profession, as these are, without any additional skills going up here, then I can just switch to that and keep my Terras Cassie, keep my pistols. But if it ends up being, because there were a couple of Jedi trees, if I recall, like there was a Force sensitive tree and there was some other stuff, but there was the ability for Force running, and yeah, there was a few different Jedi skills, and I'm guessing they'd make a comeback, so you could be a Jedi, which wouldn't cost you anything, and whatever that would entail would be there, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to, roll anything else. I'm not really sure, but that's not something I'm going to worry about at the moment. I'm getting myself muddled up at the moment. We're going to head back to Broken Bridge. I wanted to quickly just go around there and show you how it's all progressing. Server's been up for a few days now, and yeah, people are going pretty well. The server's growing, population's growing. Crafters are getting better and better every day, every hour. The city itself is expanding. And yeah, I want to show you one of the houses a friend of mine owns, and I'm on the admin list there, so I can do a few things. we're gonna head there. Oh, and in my inventory, I've got a bunch of goodies. I'll show you those in a moment. I went Tusken hunting at the Tusken Fort, which was pretty damn cool. And there was a lot of cool things to loot, including this, the Tusken Raider helmets. Now, I don't really know what happened back in the day with this, whether or not it was removed out of the loot tables or if it became incredibly rare. At some point on the server I used to play on, Ahazi, and I think eventually Starsider, you could buy these, but you're talking about 50 to 100 million credits plus. And I just happened to loot one on the first, you know, kills I did when I went to the fortress, so I'm guessing loot tables aren't fully set up, but hey, I do like the Tusken outfit, is pretty damn cool, especially as a dweller of Tatooine. Anyway, if you look on the overhead map here, you can see there's more houses going up, more people are, you know, settling in. In fact, this is Sheikh's Shack weaponry. Sheikh Shack weaponry, so this is a player house. This is the medium-sized one, but since it's down, I want to quickly walk in and show you it. So the rooms are a bit bigger, and these vendors have been set up by a player, for those that don't know. If you're a crafter, or even if you're not a crafter and you just want to sell stuff, you can set up these vendors to sell stuff on. So if I open this up, sliced weaponry, and let's have a look, what are they selling here? Alliance Disruptor. Okay, this is actually a pistol I've been wanting. It's heat, it's going to cost 25 credits, 25 schmeckles. Can't afford that right now. But these are being sliced. So if you look here, this particular one, while the damage isn't as high as this one, it is faster speed-wise. So I'm guessing that got a speed slice, whereas the other one got a damage slice. There's a lot of different weapons here that I could invest in, which would be kind of neat. Some pretty cool weapons. DXR6 heavy carbine, yeah, so... Oh, gaffy stick. Well, really nice damage on that. Okay, so... high capacity scatter pistol. So, okay, here's something I wanted to talk about before I finish the tour of this house. I'm thinking of dropping Smuggler, even though I only need to finish the slicing tree. Combat experience is dead easy, but for some reason in my head, I was thinking that these abilities were tied to pistol only. That's not true. And really, I don't need it, although with that said, terrain negotiation is amazing. Without it, it could be very, very... It just might not be fun. In PvP, when you're stuck trying to go up, you know, hills and stuff, you know, that's a good way of dying. But I am thinking of picking it, dropping that and picking up Bounty Hunter, because if I get Bounty Hunter, I will get access to bounties, first of all, which I could go and complete, which are missions. I'd also get the Scatter Pistol certification, which is this pistol here. It is an acid weapon. It's a pretty cool model. It's kind of like a shotgun pistol, or like a buckshot, and it's got a cool sound, and the particle effect is pretty badass. So yeah, I'm thinking of going for one of these. Not to mention, I do actually get... there is a tree dedicated to pistols here. You've got bleeding shots, so I can put bleeds on my target. Eye shot to blind and attack the mind, which isn't necessarily useful in PvP, although the blind is. And torso shot, which is a, you know, a health pool damaging ability, as well as causing fire damage. So I can put fire damage on people and basically give people a ton of negative states, you know, negative dots to put on them and just wear them down that way. Just another note, our Bounty Hunter also has a tree for carbines. And also has the lightning cannon tree, which... I don't know if these can be used with rifles, but definitely... Oh, it's got terrain negotiation, so there is terrain negotiation in here. That is nice, I didn't realise that. That is splendid. So there is going to be a bit of terrain negotiation. But yes. But the lightning cannon can use the rifle abilities, which is nice. And it's a pretty badass weapon. I don't know if anyone's selling one yet, but it is essentially just a massive like Tesla cannon. It's hard to explain it. I'll show you it as soon as I get a chance to show you, but it is badass looking. What else has he got for sale? He's got all sorts. He's got stuff for marksmen, stuff for brawlers, so medium range. Anyway, rest of this house, you can see there's a bunch of different rooms here. This is the generic or Corellian style with the white walls and so on. There's the crafter, don't mind me, sir, just having a look. Okay, this is the back room where he's got everyone locked up. But no, these are actually vendors, and they're actually XP vendors, so he's leveling up his merchants. So if I open these up, I believe it's just a case of me, you know, actually accessing these vendors at least once. He gets some experience, so we'll help him out. There we go. But yeah, this is the medium house. Now, the large houses are pretty damn big and very cool indeed. I don't really recall what the generic or the Corellian ones look like, but the Tatooine ones are quite amazing. But yeah, let me get back to my vehicle and we'll continue looking around. So yeah, more people are settling in, and I believe that Broken Bridge City has enough players, so this city will remain. Because if you don't have enough players within a certain time period, you'll lose the city, but that's not going to happen now. So that is very neat, and everyone's setting up their businesses here. You've got harvesters, resources, you've got weapons, armor, people are releasing. All sorts are happening now. More houses over here. Grindhouse, public crafting stations. That's very, very useful. Now, if I go over here, this one is my friend's house. I believe I've got access to. I just want to show you when all this loads. So basically with a house you can decorate it however you want. You can put a bed in there if you want. You can put your crafting stations such as these. You can have containers, you can name them whatever you want and organize them however you want. And currently I'm on the admin list for this place, so I can access all this. Although you do have to be careful because, you know, people could steal and whatnot. But yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, not only that, something I want to show because I haven't actually had a chance to... I don't think I mentioned it before. Oh yeah, we do have a bit of a hut problem. Huts everywhere. We need some salt. We need a lot of salt. So going into the cantina, always packed, but as you can see here, we have a lot of entertainers now, a lot of dancers, musicians on the stage. And if I listen to this one, you should be able to hear it. So this is the music that you can play if you're a musician. And every time they do a flourish, you'll do this special little solo. And you can sync all this with like other people and have like really cool music going. Hopefully I can show you that in the future when I've got an entertainer of my own if I decide to go that route. But I'm just going to stop listening for now while I'm talking and just start healing my battle fatigue here. So yeah, I've been coming in and doing a bit of healing whenever I get the chance, getting XP, tending people's wounds, you know, all the good stuff. But what I wanted to show you... Okay, so this arena here is a... Okay, now, I am not 100% sure. Not to sound racist or anything, but I can't quite tell the difference between Night Sisters and singing Mountain Clan witches. I think the Night Sisters have facial tattoos, but yeah. Anyway, my point is, since those are species that have been added to Empire in Flames that you can play as, that's also given access to the Night Sister and Singing Mountain Clan clothing. And you're now able to craft, if you're a tailor, and I believe you have to be a Night Sister or Singing Mountain Clan tailor for this to happen, but you can craft like this clothing, like the clothing she's wearing now. Only Night Sisters and Singing Mountain Clans can access it, which is pretty dang neat. Actually, anyone can wear it, but females can wear it. Any species can wear it, but you do have to be one of those as a tailor in order to craft it. But you can see here, as you can see there, so the Twi'lek is wearing it, and there are a few other pieces like skirts and stuff I've seen, and the Rhodian here is also wearing this particular dress, but if you want to change the colours then you need a Night Sister or Singing Mountain Clan to craft it. But yeah, that's just some of the new options on Empire in Flames. So that is definitely neat. Oh yeah, I said I had a few goodies, so there are different clothing pieces in this game. I'm just going to quickly whack on this maiden's dress, although I can't wear it because I am a male character, and for some reason they don't allow cross-dressing on here, which is, you know, pretty unfair, but there you go. Damn it, I can't do it because I'm healing this guy. Let me just move out of range. Cancel that. In fact, let me go and do all this in the back since I'm not, you know, stripping naked in the middle of the cantina. There we go. Ooh, it's all fancy back here too. So, if I try equipping the dress, there we go, everything gets unequipped. So, when I was out attacking the Tuskens at Fort Tusken, I looted a few things. First of all, Tusken Raider helmet. And you can get the entire Tusken Raider outfit minus the belt. The belt is lootable, but it doesn't work. But you can get the bandolier, and I'm probably going to go back there and loot the whole set at some point, just because it's always fun to have a Tusken outfit, you know, whenever. Tempted to make an entertainer that's a Tusken, although I don't know yet. I don't really need my own entertainer, that's the thing, so I do quite like visiting others though and watching them and socialising there. I managed to loot a short sleeve jacket, so basically I'm just trying to show you some of the different clothing options that are available in the game here. There is the labor jacket. And the cool thing is that you can wear armor under a lot of this stuff. Like casual jacket here. And I can wear this Tantel armor chest piece. And that goes right underneath it there, and it fits quite well. I can wear the composite armor chest piece, which doesn't quite fit as well. It clips, but hey, at least you've got the option to. So that is pretty cool. I've also looted a couple of things for Ithorians and Wookiees, but unfortunately I can't wear those. But yeah, I just like that this is an option. So that is very, very cool. I've also looted some armor pieces, bone armor helmets. I do want to sell a bone armor at some point because bone armor is quite cool looking. But not only that, I have also found a few little fun tidbits here. I found crystals now. These crystals are going to be used in lightsabers when the time is ready, unless the system changes, but I've got a few color crystals, blue, yellow, and red, which of course change the color of your lightsaber. I'll be hanging on to the red one for sure. You have crystals which basically handle the power, the damage of a lightsaber. I'm just looking at these two here. The condition on this one is 1200, whereas the condition of this one is only 840, so maybe that first one isn't too bad. There we go. this helmet is equipped. It's pretty cool looking, and the fact that this armor is actually going to be useful if I get it crafted is very, very cool. Gone are the days of all the cool armor you can only wear composite or RIS or, you know, a few different ones. One other thing I would like to point out is that the majority, if not all of them, all the bandoliers have been made into backpacks. So you can wear a bandolier. You can wear those and basically they act as a backpack. Okay, I guess there is varying sizes if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a quick look here. I'm not sure what these numbers mean, unless there's like additional space there, but... So I loot this dark sash. And while it is clipping on this particular piece of armor, it is still a nice little container that I can carry an additional 50 things. So this is just another quality of life update done to the game, which is quite nice. Unless this was in live and I'm just completely forgetting, but hey ho. So yeah, a lot of neat things I've been finding out in the world, and I believe at some point I'm gonna show you the Tuscan Fort and we'll have a bit of a fight around there and see how that goes. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how the server's progressing at the moment, and it's going well. It is going well, and I believe we're going to have the first architect soon, and when that architect is up, I imagine we're going to see a lot of cities pop up around the various planets, and I haven't even shown you all the planets yet, but I imagine Broken Bridge will get a little bit quieter as people spread out and, you know, find new homes and settle down there. I mean, I kind of have my eye on either Tatooine or Locke, we will see. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you have anything in particular you'd like to see, I will do my best to showcase it, but until then, thank you for watching.